Mm.
Their daughters' lives are in danger. And they need each other. Women need each other badly, but they hate each other. They think life is about sex and fun, right?
Mm.
So everything is energy. This is, there's energy flowing through this cable, right? It stands up tall. When the male gets ready to ejaculate, there's a burst, there's a surge of energy that goes through that cord, that goes into the feminine device, which is you. Everything operates the same way on every level. Everything operates the same way. You all are energy. Your entire body is energy. When you create a building that stands vertical, you are creating a penis-like structure, a phallic structure, and you put people on top of each other. This is energy that is concentrated like the blood that's rushing to shoot through that cable. It is unnatural for humans to be in structures like this. Okay? So they made the entire world based on Peter Wacker. The obelisk. The obelisk is representative of the Peter Wacker. Okay? So when you go out there in DC, you see the obelisk and you see the water. The water represents the feminine, and the building represents the phallus, or the obelisk represents the phallus. That's how everything is structured. Everything is structured like that. The male worships himself while he teaches you to hate yourself. So not only are you worshiping Peter Wacker, the male is worshiping his own Peter Wacker and the Peter Wacker of other males. This is where your unconscious bias and your unconscious self-hate comes from. The term straight represents the masculine. Straight represents the masculine. Anytime a woman says that she's straight, even though all of the brain scans prove that women are not straight, even though they say they are, when you say you're straight represents the masculine. So the average woman, even though she thinks she's feminine because she wear makeup and dress, she is male and masculine identified. If we understand sacred geometry, there is nothing straight about the feminine. In all of nature, which is built on the Fibonacci sequence, the Fibonacci sequence is curved. Look at your fingers. Your fingers have the Fibonacci sequence in it. It's a spiral. That's all representative of the feminine. There is nothing straight about the feminine. The feminine is always curved. They tricked women into claiming to be straight. When you look at the brain scans of women, all of the studies show that there's no such thing as an actual straight woman. That women's sexuality is inconclusive. Males are actually straight. They're actually straight because that goes in line with sacred geometry and the principles of gender. So the square, straight lines 360 degrees, and then you have the circle, which is also 360 degrees. This represents the divine masculine and the divine feminine. The circle is the feminine, the square is the masculine, which is critical thinking, logical, mathematic, computation, and creative. You blend them together and you get 720 degrees of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. There are a few lies going out here as if you're supposed to shut down half of yourself, shut down your masculine side. Women don't even know that, bitch, you have a masculine side. Everybody got a masculine side. No life can exist without the masculine counterpart. But you have been taught to shut down your masculine side and exist purely in the feminine, which means that you are not supposed to act. Because action is masculine. To do is masculine. Women have been conditioned not to do and to just exist. So to claim that they're straight is to claim masculine. This is the reason why the straight white male exists at the top of a patriarchal society, because white represents the masculine. If you look at the yin and yang, the black represents the feminine, the white represents the masculine. White, straight, male, all masculine. It's a masculine society. The reason why they forced you to be right-handed, the reason why everything in America is right-hand dominant, is because the right hand is controlled by the left brain, which is the computation side of the brain, which is the masculine side of the brain. This is an overly masculine environment that we live in. That's the reason why you're right-handed. That's the reason why the straight white male is at the top of the food chain, because it's all about masculinity. The feminine has been totally suppressed. Totally. So women claiming that they're straight, they think that they are feminine and they are overtly masculine with no idea that that's what they are. So this is the reason why women need education. They really, really need education, because they are out here with blindfolds on. Like literally, these women don't know nothing about science, psychology, biology. They ain't read nothing, but they spend all their time listening to men and who have conditioned them to just think about sex and beauty. I gotta keep up so I can be sexually attractive to him. I wonder why my husband's not sleeping with me. Let me try to be more this so he can sleep with me. You are so damn lost. And this is what you do, right? When you say you're straight, you do straight boo-boo the fool shit. That's what you do. Straight boo-boo the fool.
Yeah.
You know, so this is beyond sex, way beyond sex, right? If you ain't get it, then maybe I'm just speaking too high, right? I'm sorry, but I'm not coming down there. You're gonna have to come to my level. That's what you need to start telling men. I'm gonna tell you exactly what I tell men. If you don't get it, you need to try to come up to my level, because I'm not coming down there. Right? If it don't make sense, then maybe you used to watching shit that don't make sense, like Real Housewives of Atlanta or some ratchet show. What's that damn, The Baddies? My girlfriend showed me that shit. I was like,
I'm not a TV person, so any show the only thing I do watch every now and then is the ID channel, but I don't watch TV, so I'm learning about some of the shows. Like, I've heard of Baddies, but I've never seen it. Like, I've never even seen the show Power. I don't know. I never saw anything on Tubi. Like, I just hear people talking about it.
But see, that's the reason why they don't understand nothing else, because that's all they watch. Buffoonery. They watch stuff that's so low, like Baddies. I don't even see nothing bad about the women that's on there besides their outfits. And I'm not saying bad in a good way. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is you wearing?